Hello, good morning. I'm Jessica, and I'm participating in the Messengers Challenge. And what's alive for me is this deep, tender, emotional, soulful remembering of myself as a being of the forest and a voice for the consciousness of the forest. I'm in a really potent, transformational period in my life. This fall of 2025, my whole summer felt like my life was on fire. Transformation, death, rebirth, alchemy. Messengers is the second container that I'm in right now. And my other container is for training, my second level divination training. It's called Birthing Earth's Dream. It's about being an emissary and a bridge between humanity and the natural world. A couple weeks ago, I paid a cosmic channeler and psychic and diviner to look into my future and kind of like my work life and like my purpose and my mission and just for clarity. And it was Jeanette Byro, and she was like, yeah, no, you're right where you're meant to be with your work and your life being all about trees. You're very aligned to yourself and your essence and your mission. And my mission is about sharing and translating my experiences of the consciousness of trees and nature to people and humans. Because although sometimes I feel more like a tree than a person, I am actually a human being. And I've always felt at odds and at sorts, like, why am I a human? Why am I a person? Why do I exist like this? And in the last 2 or 3 years, that has started to congeal and make sense. It's like, oh wow, humans have so much profound potential for impact and for their capacity to influence the natural environment, the world, other humans. Like we can speak, and we can build things and do things with our hands, and we're mobile. We're not rooted to one place. So yeah, this is me checking in, reporting in as boots on the ground, as the bridge between heaven and earth, birthing Mother Earth's dream, living and working and praying in service to truth, unconditional love, and in the name of flourishing and thriving for all beings, known and unknown, seen and unseen, felt and as of yet unfelt. The reader, she told me that I'm going to be able to understand trees and the consciousness of the elements and feelings, and translate those feelings to words. And that has already begun. And this morning I find myself in an area that I have worked before, land that I know. And the last time I was here 6 months ago, I found this stunning oak tree. It was a blue oak with lace lichen in it, and I had never seen lace lichen before. Apparently it is the state lichen for California, but it looks like the lichen that you see and like the moss that you see on trees in like Mississippi in the south, that southern moss, really droopy, dangly, awesome, crazy. And it like stopped me in my tracks when I saw it for the first time 6 months ago, that lichen, that moss, lacy, beautiful, amazing. And I'm feeling the land and the consciousness of the spirits of place more and more, creating these 2 accounts for this challenge. And the name for both of them came to me, and as soon as the forest-based one came to me, I had a visit from the ancestors and the guides, and it's kind of like the most soulful time in my life right now, if I'm being honest, which is a miracle and a blessing. And like, I'm just sat here on my break. There are like 6, maybe more, Condor, turkey vulture birds in the tree over here. Another miracle. And like, there's so much I could say about that. And maybe I'll say it later or tomorrow. But shorthand is seeing these turkey vultures, these condors, open up their wings to face the eastern rising sun and dry out and warm up conveys such a consciousness, and it also represents receptivity and the ability to receive openly and freely the abundance and the goodness that nature, the earth, life has to offer and is available to us all the time. And it's just all of our human constructs founded on the principle of the illusion of separation, where we have separated ourselves. We don't recognize ourselves as part of the ecosystem and part of nature. This separation, this rift in separation, this mental divide, where we started to conquer others, other humans, other lands, taking over, spreading. We've become so separated. We don't even know. People don't even remember and believe that life doesn't have to be like this. That life isn't meant to be like this. That life can be full of bliss and connection and beauty and communion. Don't you remember? Don't you remember? I know if you trace it in your blood back far enough, you too had ancestors who lived in harmony with the earth, who lived in right relationship to the land and all of their relations. It was not human-centered. Humans belong to the land, not the other way around. I wish so much for things to be how they could be, how they can be. And if I only had 28 days to impart my heart's desire, this is where I would start. My heart's desire is for humanity to become more human. And by that I mean to give themselves grace, to sing because they have voices, to dance because they have bodies, to pour out prayer and devotion and communion and love because we can, because that's why we're alive, to experience the beauty and the miracle of this planet and this human existence and this incarnation. If I only had 28 days to teach what lights my heart and my life on fire, it would be this. Depending on your life, your childhood, your conditioning, there can be a lot of work, a lot of healing work, a lot of somatic, soul recovery kinds of work, recovering from PTSD, learning how to feel and work with our emotions and hold and love our wounded inner child, dance with our shadow. These are all parts of the journey to becoming more human and more fully yourself and more fully who you came here to be. Maybe you've been doing that work. It is lifelong work. I don't believe that we are ever done doing that work while we're on earth, while we're in our body. But it gets easier and it gets better and it becomes so magical and beautiful. And as you unburden yourself and you unlock the energy and the channels and the flow of life force and connection from the earth and the sun through your body as the transcendent third, you pave the way for magic and miracles and abundance and blessings. And I found my way back to prayer after a very difficult, dogmatic, abusive religious childhood. And if I can do it, other people can too. And there's no right or wrong way to be or to heal or to express and experience yourself. And if you don't ever find your way to this video or this path or this prayer, that's okay too. But I still hope that it helps and that it touches you and it touches your heart. I believe in this feeling, in this calling that I have, in this vision. And I know that there are others who believe this and feel this call too. I hope and I pray that we find each other, that we connect in real life as the boots on the ground, and in the ether, on the internet, in meditation, in prayer. I'm sending out my bat call. Yeah, this is feeling close to complete. This video's getting, I think, close to 15 minutes long. Let's see, is there anything else? Please press your tears into the earth. Give them to the earth. She will receive them. It will connect you to the land. Please bless your urine, whether you're peeing in the toilet or outside. Just please tune in to gratitude and love for the miracle that your body is, for the miracle that water is. The water that runs through us is the same water that has ran through every other life form on earth from the beginning until now. Water is a miracle. Water has so much consciousness for us. We are water beings. So bless your water. Bless your water before you drink it. You can talk to your water. Speak kindness, speak love, speak your intention over your water and drink it. That will structure your water. And as we structure our water, we structure ourselves. And this is recovery from the experience of collapsing into victimhood and shame and this false illusion of separation and the felt experience that we are abandoned and alone and not meant to be here. None of that is true. And as you begin to start working with connecting to your heart through your voice, speaking that into the world and those around you, the beverages that you drink, and connecting to the water as it leaves you, the water that was part of you for a time and has cleansed you and taken what you don't need and transmuted it and released it so that it can go somewhere else to be alchemized and transmuted and better utilized. Bless your tears, press them into the earth, bless your water, bless your bowel movements. You cannot get too weird, you cannot overdo it. What you're doing when you do this is planting seeds of consciousness, of hope, of unity, of love. And even if no one ever knows, I believe that shifts things. And we pee every day. We have bowel movements most days. Drink chia seed water to keep it regular. Oh my God. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. I kind of feel like no one is going to see this, but I think it's really good for me to cry and pray and feel it all. Blessings and gratitude to the turkey vultures, the American condor. Oh wow, one's coming over right here. Oh my God, hi. Thank you. Flew right over me from the tree. Okay, I love you so much. Thank you. I'll close it out with a chant. This is a Hawaiian chant, e homai. I learned this chant from Kali Nohea Cleghorn, and chant has been another spiritual technology that has totally aligned me to my felt experience of the elements in the earth in profound and unimaginable and unforeseen ways. So, with that. Hey, ho, my, ka, ike, my, luna, my, ho, na, mea, huna, noeo, ho, na, mele, ike mai luna mai ho na mea huna noeo o na mele ho mai ho mai ho mai ho mai ka ike mai luna mai ho na mea huna noeo o na mele ho mai ho mai